Welcome to Savunma Türkiye YouTube channel. In this video, we will first examine the military shipbuilding works of the Turkish Defense Industry, and then focus on Dearsan Shipyard, one of Turkiye's leading private shipyards in the field of military shipbuilding and export. In the 1980s, there was a sharp distinction regarding military shipbuilding in Turkiye. The government gave permission to build military ships only to military shipyards. Private shipyards could build the remaining ships only. Afterwards, Turkish defense officials also included private shipyards in military ship production. Thus, Turkiye has begun to achieve significant success in the development and construction of warships for both its own naval forces and the navies of friendly and allied countries. If these successes are reviewed, it is noticed first the Ada-class corvettes named F-511 Heybeliada, F-512 Büyükada, F-513 Burgazada, and F-514 Kınalıada for the Turkish Navy in corvette production, which was the first phase of the Milgem Shipbuilding program. Then a 591 TCG Ufuk ship was built. She is another version of the Ada-class corvettes. Moreover, 4 Milgem Ada-class corvettes are currently being built for Pakistan and 2 for Ukraine. The L-400 TCG Anadolu amphibious assault ship was built in Istanbul in partnership with Spain and entered the service of the Turkish Naval Forces. L-402 TCG Bayraktar and her sister L-403 TCG Sancaktar amphibious tank landing ships were also built in a Turkish shipyard in Istanbul and commissioned by the Turkish Navy. Within the scope of the new type landing ship project, which was another Turkish Navy project, 8 landing ships were built by a Turkish shipyard and commissioned by the Turkish Navy. In addition, a total of 4 landing ships of different classes were built and transferred to the Qatar Navy. The second phase of the Milgem project is currently continuing. At this stage, frigates will be built for the Turkish Navy. F-515 TCG Istanbul, the first of the frigates called the Istif class, is still continuing its sea tests. A total of 4 ships in the Istif class are planned to be built. The follow-on ships will be built simultaneously in 3 separate private Turkish shipyards. F-516 TCG Izmir frigate will be built at Anadolu Shipyard. F-517 TCG Izmit frigate will be built at Sadef Shipyard, and F-518 TCG Aysel frigate will be built at Safin Shipyard. Also recently, within the scope of the Turkish Navy's offshore patrol ship project, 2 Hisar-class patrol ships were launched. A total of 10 ships of the Hisar class are planned to be built. Before the Hisar-class ships were launched, a Turkish private shipyard built and delivered Al-Doha and Al-Shamal offshore patrol ships to the Qatar Navy, respectively. These ships are also designed to perform school ship duties. The military shipbuilding activities listed above were carried out in state and private shipyards of Turkiye, such as Naval Forces, Istanbul, and Gölcük Shipyard Commands, Sadef Shipyard, Anadolu Shipyard, Safin Shipyard, and RMK Marine Shipyard. In addition to the mentioned shipyards, there is another private sector shipyard that contributes to the Turkish defense industry's military shipbuilding activities. The name of the shipyard is Dearsan Shipyard. Dearsan is a private sector shipyard established in 1980 in the Tuzla Shipyards region of Istanbul. The shipyard introduces itself on its official website as follows. Dearsan is a modern shipyard which operates in Istanbul, Turkiye. Dearsan Shipyard has the ability to build 9 ships of various types at the same time with its 126-meter-long skid, 15,341 square meters closed ship building site, 15,870 square meters open area, and 31,211 square meters total area. Dearsan specializes in the design and construction of private military ships, with the integration of weapon systems, as well as in the construction of complex commercial ships such as tugboats, fuel chemical tankers, fast passenger ferries. Dearsan Shipyard has proved its worldwide design, engineering, fabrication, and installation capability, with its facilities and experienced workforce. Dearsan Shipyard's first work on military vessels was with the new type patrol boat project of the Turkish Naval Forces. The design of the 57-meter patrol boats was made by Dearsan Shipyard. The boats built within the scope of the new type of patrol boat are called Tuzla-class patrol boats in the Turkish Naval Forces. Dearsan built and delivered 16 Tuzla-class patrol boats to the Turkish Naval Forces between 2010 and 2014. Tuzla-class patrol boat is an important milestone as it is the first warship built by the private sector Turkish shipbuilding industry. In addition to Tuzla-class patrol boats and their derivatives, Dearsan continued his work on the design and construction of ships such as corvette-class ships, multi-purpose search and rescue ships, fast intervention boats, assault boats, armed fast patrol boats, offshore patrol ship, oceanography ship, mine hunting and mine sweeping ships and landing ships. Finally, successful results of these studies have been achieved. Dearsan Shipyard built and delivered a total of 28 military ships to the Turkmen Navy under a comprehensive project, including training and logistics support items in recent years. These were 10 57-meter Tuzla-class patrol boats, 6 33-meter rapid response boats, 10 15-meter rapid response boats, 1 oceanography ship, and 1 tank landing ship. The last but not the least work was the shipyard delivered the Turkmen-class C-92 Deniz Han corvette for the Turkmenistan Navy, the construction of which started in 2019 at the Turkmenbashi Naval Base, in accordance with the Turkish Lloyd ship classification rules. The 92-meter-long Deniz Han corvette has a displacement of 1,600 tons and can reach a speed of 28 knots, with its propulsion system consisting of 4 diesel engines and 2 shafts. Deniz Han corvette was the first platform on which the Aselsan product Gökdeniz close-in weapon system was integrated. The shipyard has recently achieved another important success in its international activities in Africa, which Turkiye attaches special importance to. The activities to be carried out by Dearsan, within the scope of the agreement reached with the Nigerian Navy, are grouped under 3 main headings. First, Dearsan will build 2 OPV-76 class offshore patrol vessels for the Nigerian Navy. Secondly, Dearsan will deliver 1 Tuzla class patrol boat to the Nigerian Naval Forces. Finally, the Nigerian Navy's frigate NNS Aradu, a German MEKO 360 design, will be modernized by Dearsan. While Dearsan built the 27th Tuzla class patrol boat with this agreement, it also realized the first export success of OPV-76 class offshore patrol boats. Under the contract signed in Nigeria on November 3, 2021, the construction of 2 OPV-76 offshore patrol ships, which will be 76.9 meters long and have a displacement of 1,100 tons, to be built for the Nigerian Navy, was officially started with the keel laying ceremony, held on September 16, 2022. On October 26, 2023, the first OPV-76 offshore patrol ship was launched in Tuzla, Istanbul. Savunma Türkiye's comment on the issue is as follows. First of all, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a country located in the west of the African continent, is one of the most developed countries in Africa. Nigeria, which is among the top 15 countries in the world in crude oil production, is the 8th country with the highest oil reserves in the world and the 6th in terms of oil exports. Earning significant export income thanks to its energy resources, Nigeria has implemented a series of new ship procurement projects in recent years to strengthen its naval forces and protect offshore oil fields. According to open sources, between 2015 and 2021, the Nigerian Navy procured 378 platforms. In the coming period, 11 ships, 40 boats, and 3 helicopters will be procured, including the ships to be built at Dearsan Shipyard. The OPV-76s, which will be built by Dearsan, will be the most modern ships in the service of the Nigerian Navy when they are commissioned. Finally, it is thought that military shipbuilding in Turkiye, which in the past was only carried out in certain numbers by the public shipyards, has started to grow rapidly in terms of shipbuilding speed, diversity, and capabilities, with the involvement of private sector shipyards. Dearsan Shipyard is considered a successful example of private sector's involvement. Our video ends here. In this video, we first examined the military shipbuilding works of the Turkish Defense Industry, and then focused on Dearsan Shipyard, one of Turkey's leading private shipyards in the field of military shipbuilding and export. Please feel free to make your comments about our video in the comments section. And if you like to keep receiving videos of defense subjects, you may subscribe. See you in the next video of the Savunma Türkiye channel. Goodbye.